Good day, everyone, and welcome to Obedient Family TV. The program now Hope Alive. Yes, hope day. Even in the midst of economic hardship, protests and all of that, hope day. And do that hope where day now for people will be say they believe say a new Nigeria they very possible. And that means it goes for all obedience worldwide. On a good morning, afternoon and evening, depending where on a day. Today we don't come with plenty things we be say they happen for this country. Yesterday we dey talk about the protests wey happen for Mina, Niger State, where guns wey be say dem fire, police comot make dem come stop the protest of hardship where people they get, but they no fit. They even ended up joining the protest or running away. But then tear gas the people wey be say dem dey there. That one happened yesterday. And then we dey hear another report where they come out from Kanu. Talk say another massive protest don dey happen for Kanu again. Even Governor Abba himself come out talk say he go carry their cry where they happen for that Kanu state, carry go give Tinubu personally, na so he take assure them. Another one where they come out for this very hour again, we get the Remi Tinubu, the wife of Chief Bola Tinubu, he don't carry $100,000 US. Now don't say everything where they do now na US dollar, whether na official currency for Niger, we don't know. But we hear say Remi Tinubu don't go gift 100K, that is $100,000 US to build clinic in Sierra Leone. Another one where we won't talk again, where we won't make on for check well. I mean this economic hardship where they and the protests where they go everywhere. Shetima carry 10 million naira cash gift him friend, plus one car where he give and one new car where the man talk say na presidential car. We get plenty other things where they come on for this hour, but not be only me go talk all these things for studio. I get Divine for studio and I get Peace for studio with me.
Good evening and welcome to the show, guys.
Una welcome all obedient family worldwide. I greet you now. Una welcome to the Hope Alive show, where they bring una hope, where they bring una story where they positive, where they bring una story where they reason, because we believe say at the end of the tunnel there will be light. Una welcome. Yes,
so no be that kind of light where this person, one senator for Niger, talk say there is he talks say no be a light at the end of the toilet. So may no be that one. Now the light where there for tunnel, that is where new Nigeria is possible. Now that one now you should talk about. So if you just they join us, make your like, share the video, make other people forget notification. Thumbs up to us, at least give us this thing. So make we start the thing where we say they happen for Kanu today. The governor of Kanu, Abba don't call all the people where we say then they protest for Kanu. It tell them say, hey, make una no worry. This hardship, it don't touch everybody. Talk say even touch a myself. Say in government no stand well as their budget no they work out well. Say but in here their cry for Kano State and say in go carry their cry personally go meet Tinubu. Tell them say situation for Kano the worst. But before we enter into that matter where other people go chook their mouth inside, make we hear as Kano people take talk and the commentary where they come out from there, how they take talk for translation. Let's take a listen.
The protesters, who are mostly youths, were seen carrying various placards along Airport Road and also along Murtala Mohammed Way in Kano Metropolis and chanting, "We want subsidy on petrol back, open Nigerian borders, address the rising fall of the Naira, people are dying of hunger, all due to high cost of food." They also claim they can no longer send their children to school due to financial constraint.
What our leaders are doing to us, the masses, is so unfair, and we have been pushed to the wall. Life is so difficult. Our children can no longer go to school due to hunger and our inability to pay their school fees. Prices of food items keep increasing on a daily basis. Our borders are closed. We want it open.
We are really suffering in this country. A bag of local rice in the market is around 60,000 naira. We can no longer afford it. Our children are just sitting down at home. There is no money to pay for their school fees. This is not what we expect from the government. The youth vowed to mobilize more people on the street to show how unhappy they are over the rising cost of food items in the market, as they can no longer afford it. They are asking President Bola Tinubu to urgently open Nigerian borders and also restore the payment of subsidy on petrol. The closure of Nigerian borders is one of the major things that plunged the country into serious hardship. Also, US dollar is not our official currency. The naira needs to be strengthened, and we want the government to continue the payment of subsidy on petrol. Since it was removed, prices of food and transportation have increased.
There is hunger, there is poverty in the land, and there is no money. Things are so expensive in the market. The prices of food items keep rising.
Just last week, scores of women, including widows, took to the streets of Kanu to protest the increase in the price of flour in the state. The protesters, who sell local bread, also known as gurasa, while marching on the street with placards on Friday, lamented that the soaring price has crippled their source of livelihood.
So we can see the busy streets of Kanu, how it is jam-packed and a whole lot of people who are protesting. Where we are headed, we don't know where it's going to happen again tomorrow and next tomorrow. It's just the hardship that is coming on the country. Some people will say different things. Peace. Divine. Some people are saying this is going to escalate to other cities in Nigeria. It has started from the north. Yesterday it was Mina, and now we are hearing about Kano, and then the governor trying to calm the resident down. What do you think moving forward? Do you think that this is a false alarm by the people, or you think that the people are actually suffering to have come out in mass like this?
It's really painful to actually see what is going on in the country currently, because the north is the easiest parts, or rather the cheapest parts of the country, where we have like cheap food products. But to see them every day coming out in numbers to come and say, oh, we're unable to feed ourselves, everything is skyrocketing, it just shows that truly it touches everybody. Because usually the protest starts from Lagos, then moves to the west before we get to the north. They're all usually the least to feel the impact of this economic crisis. But it's really sad to see, because now everybody, they feel it touched them, from people who sabi English, both the ones who don't sabi English. Everybody is coming out to speak in every language they can to tell our government that this one, no do I'm well, and everything is really going bad. So it's really just obvious that it touch everybody.
Yeah, I just say peace. Your mother they do muimu, but the area when I want make you for look at how they say, well, now that their governor has come out to assure them that he will personally take their situation in Kanu, because they talked about one that they can't even feed again, that their borders are closed, and that they were not able to send their children to school, you understand, and all of that. Now, do you think that the governor can effectively communicate the situation in Kanu to Chief Bola Tinubu?
Wetin I fit talk there be say a stitch in time saves 9. They should act fast. Not be by, listening to wetin the people they voice out, or them, trying to tell them how they feel about the situation. May they act fast, because a lot has been said over time. People have been complaining, have been writing petition, this, that have been happening, but they've not done anything. So I think they should act fast on that aspect.
Okay, moving forward, the real thing that we can see that is happening Divine is more of I don't think there is a communication gap between the people and the government, because having come out to the open space to actually protest about something, they're communicating directly. Yes. Now their governor has come out, it means that the governor has actually heard them. Yeah. But also, we also look at it from their demand about the subsidy thing. And this subsidy they are talking about being removed, that they should bring back. If you ask me, I will tell you that the subsidy was not taken out Some people are still being paid subsidy. You understand?
Yes.
I mean, because if they say that subsidy is not being paid, and people are actually paying for about 600 and something naira on fuel, it should be more by the calculations that we have. So outside of the subsidy issue that they have raised, I think the other potent issue is the issue of the border. The closure, because probably they get rice and food items from Niger and from different of our neighboring countries, but are not able to get all that in.
I really think it's very much selective what the governments are doing, because I'm very certain that it's still members of this our society, the Nigerian society, that are benefiting from the border being closed. There are people that, when they need goods to be sent into the country, they still have a means of getting it in because they have people in high positions. This closure of the border is just affecting the common man, me and you. People in high political ranks, whenever they need things or they need their goods shipped, they still get the border to be open for them. So I just think it's not really a communication gap, to be very honest, because the government hears us, because they see us. We've come outside to tell them that this is what we want and this is our grievances, but they don't really send us like that.
Okay, talking about, I think they are seeing it from differently, but because we have Bayo Nano guys, a presidential aide to Chief Bola Tinubu, who came out with a post about opposition parties instigating this mass protest to undermine the government of APC. And let's even take a look at what he said on his post. He said, in his errand desperation to portray the All Progressives Congress, that is APC-led administration, as underperforming, opposition parties have resorted to instigating unsuspecting young people to protest in the streets of some major cities. The protests in Mina and Kanu earlier today were the manifestation of the devious and unpatriotic plot. That the protests happened simultaneously in both cities is not coincidental. It bears a bold stamp of an orchestrated and coordinated effort to instigate unrest and undermine the government. This mercenary opposition tactic is a clear and present threat to public peace and national security. While we recognize the right of citizens to engage in peaceful protests, we urge our good people to be vigilant and not lend themselves to the treacherous attempts by the opposition to promote social strife by its incendiary rhetoric and manipulative plots. The President Bola Tinubu-led administration is solidly committed to doing everything in its power to mitigate the transient pains of critically important reforms that are crucial to economic recovery and sustainable prosperity for all Nigerians. This very grammar, the thing don't even, I don't even want to continue with this very grammar. Waiting consign opposition now, consign the talk of people when they protest for Kanu. You understand? For Kano State, they, let's look at Kano State now. Kano State, their governor, now NMPP. And then they do very well. They now already give them their mandate back from Supreme Court. And the man, they do very well. But for the people of Kano to come out say then they protest against the governor. They no talk saying a governor no close border.
Yes.
No the governor make the rice to go to 60,000 naira per bag, where then they talk. All their demands are not about the governor.
Yes.
Exactly.
And it is not about opposition. It's about the decisions that are being taken by the APC government.
Yes.
So it is not about opposition. We will be saying we dey here, they talk am now. We be opposition. But we know they come out talk say the hardship where we say these people they talk say nah somebody will go instigate them. You understand? We they bring them say make government review that their tactics when they talk for in tweets.
Yes.
Make them for change them.
Yes.
And even APC don't carry their own. Then come bring one write-up come again. And all of them join. Opposition parties instigating mass protests to undermine government. Now the same All Progressive APC communique today will be February 6th. Now they write this one. They said in its errand expression of portray all the same thing where that man writes where Bayo Onanuga, right? Now the same thing APC carry go put. Exactly the same thing. They don't change anything. They don't even talk some then copy. Okay, now copy and paste.
Yes, exactly.
Copy and paste. Sorry, I don't forget. Copy and paste.
They should be sued for plagiarism.
At least make them for no say Bayo Onanuga na spokesperson to Bola Tinubu, and APC na party them be. It not they work for party.
Yes.
But anyway, Sha, they say best of the same father.
Flock
They
together.
flock together.
Exactly.
What would they talk for inside? The cries of these innocent citizens, the cries of the Nigerian masses on the streets of Mina, on the streets of Kanu should be heard. Those things when they talk for inside their protest, make government find a way to resolve those issues when they talk about. It's not about opposition. No be about say person won't be winch you don't already get to the presidency. Whether you snatch it, whether you grab it, you're already at the presidency is to do your work. That's all people demand of you.
Yes.
So you will be by your nanuga, tell your oga, make him look waiting to happen for Nigeria. We they talk about this one, Divine. We they hear another one say Vice President Kashim Shettima carry 10 million naira cash. No be say he do transfer. 10 million for this hardship where people still they cry. 10 million naira cash, go give him friend. Cash. Then come buy him friend car, put inside. Two of them compose, come do video. For example, before you talk, make we even hear how the thing take happen. Let's take a listen.
February 2024 witness a great blessing of the Almighty Allah on my part. My bosom friend, close friend, His Excellency Alhaji Kashim Shettima, Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, blessed me with 10 million naira cash, with a car, and 10 sets of expensive gowns with caps and other honorarium. I wish him long life and prosperity. Now, Bonnie, this is the car with which the Vice President has blessed me with it is worth 15 million naira, so it's a presidential car.
Wishing him long life and prosperity. He don't already get the prosperity. We know now about long life. Now God they give that very one. But waiting with the talk for inside be say this very 100 million for one person cash, 10 million cash could actually resolve a whole lot of issues of Aramajiri. These young children in Kanu, or even at his own Bronu, as the case might be, he could go a long way. The friend is wishing him long life and prosperity. Why not he wish Nigerians that are suffering the long life and prosperity in this hardship? We dey talk about that very one. We dey talk about the one where Remi Tinubu, that is the wife of the president, don't carry matter, enter $100,000 US dollars. Carry go give them for Sierra Leone, say make them take build hospital, be clinic, or as the case might be. Why be say they know they understand, say people where they Niger, they vex, they hunger there for this place. We deserve to have that very money to uplift our own, whether not even hospital still won't do. They say charity begins at home. Let's even listen to that very commentary on this very Remitunu, where she's saying we get patience for her and her husband and the administration. But she they carry 100,000 US dollars, which is how many million? Oh, let's take a listen to her telling us, make we cool our mind. Let's listen to her before we talk on the two things.
Like this calls for sober reflection, hence all hands must be on deck. We all need to continue to pray and work for peace and stability in our nation. Let us remain steadfast, supportive of one another in this particular time we are passing through as a nation. It is only temporary and would fade away sooner than we anticipate. In Jesus' name.
This one is she telling us to be patient. The hardship will end soon. Let's know when that very hardship has ended. But coming to you, Divine, you don't hear first. Shetima friend talk say na 10 million naira cash for this hardship.
For dash.
Then car, new car, in call and say na presidential car. Tell me what you think about this very one. And the one where the first lady Remi Tinubu, they talk say make we get patient. When she they carry $100,000 go give people for Sierra Leone.
My question, they're very, very simple to Shetima and his group. Why do you feel the need, or why is it important that we know this news? Because people, they protest, people never chop for Nigeria. Things are expensive, but yet somebody thinks it's very, very necessary to publicize a gift. It's okay to give your friends personal gifts or do anything for them, but to come and rub it in the face of Nigerians that are protesting every day and suffering because they are unable to eat, to feed, to clothe, to do basic things.
Exactly.
It just shows that they don't really care about us at all. They don't send our mental health.
You understand?
Then if you talk about Remi Tinubu, water just full my eyes, because we have a lot of sick people, a lot of hospitals that have no beds, but yet you travel to another country and donate $100,000 for waiting. Start from your Jerusalem. Let's start from our charity begins at home.
Okay, coming to you now, Peace. You don't hear them. First two things. One, for Shetima. No be bad thing as we talk for him to go gift him friend, but to come rob him for the face of Nigerians when we say they're hungry. Now that one in the pain pass. Do you understand? Yeah. Because if we hear say Shetima carry 10 million, use and go feed school children somewhere, or you don't give say maybe people add them for their business where they do small business. They get many abokis for in town now where I know say now this shoe shiner that then they do. Or may borrow, as the case might be, but not be all those ones you do. Then, so that we no go kill time. Add the issue of this very Tinubu's wife, we talk say make we get patient. Not be say we don't get patient. Even we don't get quota for inside, but to carry money to the go support another person. Where in get that money from myself? No be na Nigerian money. I be na in salary. I no understand.
Anyways, I'm not surprised because it's more like a common thing, like it's a common scenario in Nigeria because we see these things every day, like it keeps happening. And on the part of Shetima gifting his friend, it's more like what we call solidarity allies or ally solidarity. The rich keep getting richer and the poor keeps getting poorer. Doesn't mean you no see people where they work out for streets. Thousands of youth just they hopeless, they jobless, no job at all, nothing to do. People they sleep under the bridge. You mean say you know if you do one or two things to empower these people, to gift them something, at least may they get where they go, they lie down, or may they get things. Despite all these people protesting about, they said an angry man, a hungry man is an angry man. People are not happy. Even these things are causing unproductivity. You see people where they work, employee taking their lives. So many bad things just they happen. Now coming to Remi, where they talk, say people where now she be mother of perpetual help and a prayer warrior. They tell us, may we dey prayerful, may we dey waiting down on me. It's more like them playing on people's emotion. Because she they try prove say she be prayerful person. When you know say people they go through things, you they tell them may they dey prayerful, may they dey fervent. Waiting down on me. It don't really make sense on my own part because I see them as positivity in toxicity because it don't really make sense. People are going through a lot. Instead, what you supposed to do as a human being now to provide solution to their problem. No can they tell us all these kinds of things. Not be waiting we want here now because people are going through a lot.
Yes, people are going through a lot and they are showing it in different ways. Well, I will talk to the person who is securing the country right now, which is Chief Bola Tinubu. Not be say we they bewitch you or we talk say they do anything at all. But the thing is that you need to really look within that the people are not happy because of the economic hardship that is happening in the country, and we need to say it very clearly. So with all this one, make we now look at waiting now the things where they happen here. We don't see that those things don't begin to happen. They affect even ECOWAS. ECOWAS no one talk for waiting they happen for Senegal. Some people say na Senegal. So waiting they happen there. even as our own Adiola take talk, and if you go check them out, credit to her. Waiting she talk, when be say they happen there. The thing, it really pain, because na Tinubu na him be the person we be say na him be the head of ECOWAS. Now Senegal government, as she talk, don't shut down internet just to postpone election. You know, and several other things. And because before in the past, people who are the heads of ECOWAS, they will try to mediate on the matter. But guess what? This time, since Tinubu took over the helms of affairs of ECOWAS, we are not talking about the people that have gone out, like Mali and all the other West African states that has gone out of that very place, saying they are no longer part of them. But let's even listen to what she had to say about this, and you tell me what you think on the comment section. Credit to her.
A lot of drama, my people, because the president does not want to leave. Can you imagine? The man has done 2 terms. But obviously it is not enough. After amending the constitution in 2016 to reduce the presidential term limit from 7 years to 5 years, he hinted that time that his first tenure of 7 years technically did not count, since they just changed the term limit. We were like, stylishly trying to extend his stay in office beyond the constitutionally allowed term limit. The people fought back. They said the devil is a liar. And then after that, every time they asked him during his second tenure, "Are you doing third term?" the man will say, "You will know when the time comes. You will know." But in July of 2023, he said that he will not be running for a third term. Everybody felt relieved. They thought the battle was over. They were like, Alhamdulillah, Egbolon Tobi. Ashe, he has other plans. Now, what is paining me is that when the former president tried to do a third term by fire by force, Abdullah Iwade, this man was one of the people that stood against him, that condemned him. Who knew he would pull the same card? 3 weeks to election, the president cancelled the election until further notice. The devil is there. Can you imagine? He took the sovereignty of the people into his own hands. And before that, he was prime minister of Senegal. Is that not enough? Senegal is part of ECOWAS. So what is ECOWAS doing? Did they condemn this? No, of course not. They did not condemn it. They only said that he should announce another date. You see, if it is military coup now, ECOWAS will be screaming up and down, you know. They will be screaming from top to bottom. This is the first time, by the way, that such is happening in the history of Senegal, that the president will postpone the election. This to election, he has already jailed the most popular opposition figure. That is Osman Sonko. That is why people protested in June. 12 people were killed because this man sent the police after protesters. Can you imagine? In fact, the court has barred Sonko from running. Is that not enough? And as people are protesting this election postponement, once again, he sends the police out there shooting tear gas at his own people because they are protesting, asking for their rights. The one that is even doing me scan right now in the medulla oblongata of the very level of my photosynthesis is the fact that this man has got mobile internet in Dakar. Can you imagine? And then lawmakers are there considering extending his tenure. I said, where is the fear of God? Again, we've seen so many coups happen in different African countries lately. If you ask me, this is one of the reasons, you know, leaders that don't want to leave. And they will say that they are democratic. No wonder Niger, Mali and Burkina Faso said that they are no longer part of ECOWAS. They said that they are Libya, that they are not doing it again. Were you surprised? Because me, I'm not. My Senegalese people, don't worry. We are watching you on Plasma TV. We are praying for you. Election must hold.
So credit to Adiola. She has spoken well about several issues that are affecting the West African states and also Far East. Then we have some people who are making comments on the page right now, who are following us online, saying that Remi Tinubu actually donated to Nigerians in diaspora. We are not against that. We are only saying that if those donations has come to Nigeria, we see that it will help the masses here who are actually protesting, and it will less some hardship that people are actually complaining right now in Nigeria. With that very one, we want also touch briefly waiting these students of Michael Okpara University, the kind issue where they get with their vice chancellor, Professor waiting for away over the increment of their school fees. Really, this same man who is their VC happens to be somebody who delivered INEC, PDP with INEC on Enugu State's governorship election. He is still the same person who has increased school fees. When we talk about hardship, really, hardship has to deal with, it goes towards everybody. Some of these students who have to fend for themselves, that their parents are not able to pay their school fees. Exactly. They have to do menial jobs to actually pay their school fees. What are your thoughts on this?
I just think it's very inconsiderate to actually increase the prices of school fees, because right now it's like there's no money anywhere.
They say they increase the school fee from 45,000 naira to 117,000 naira. Can you imagine that?
That's over 100% increase.
Exactly.
Over 100% increase. And nobody's batting an eyelid, because where we won't see the money, we will take pay. Some of the people that were students or that are students had it difficult or found it difficult to even pay the 45,000. But somebody just woke up casually in his office and decided that it was okay to just, press one button and make the school fees over 100,000 naira.
Let's introduce this man for people to understand. This prof that is the VC of Michael Robara University, he was the returning officer in Enugu governorship election that cleared PDP, Peter Abba, the winner of an inconclusive election, and asked aggrieved parties to go to court, their usual thing. He is the vice chancellor of Michael Robara University of Agriculture, Abia State. He currently destroying the future of students by not allowing them sit for their final exams and not allowing the school fees to be paid on installments. Threats to expel students that speaks against his dictatorship. Staff and students are being oppressed under his authority. If nothing is done as soon as possible, then we might have cases of students dropping out of school even in their final year. This one they come off from Rollins, Okoro, San Law. Now, you see when people, they talk all these things, now we they talk that time. This same VC now, as a professor, from what we gather from last time, professor, their salary now 400,000 naira. Make somebody where they watch us now, make the person check how many children this VC gets. If they check how many students, how many children in get, make them tell us where those children they go school.
Exactly.
If we know where then they go school, make we calculate how much in they pay for school fees for these in children. Then we go check how many where in live now, how much be the house rent. We go now that time on I go know how much them pay them to deliver Enugu State to PDP. Now that time on I go know say this money, this 400,000 naira, when they pay him as in salary, no reach to feed even just himself and fuel his car in a month is not worth it. All these people will be said and they send go election, what in they call them, to go and cover invigilation and report. Now waiting they go there now to go cash out. You understand?
Cash out.
So, I need our people to do a more thorough investigation on this professor so that we know how much he earns and how much that he should actually be paying for school fees and know whether he has the feeling of these students who are crying every day that they can't afford 100 and something thousand naira of school fees. Anyway, all these things are waiting they cost them. Waiting they cost them be say, the people will be say, then they manage the economy, they know they manage well. They know they manage well. And that's why when our own comrade Aisha, they talk sometimes, we just need to listen to what she they talk. We just need to listen. We can go to her page. She drops video like 5 times in a day, and we might be compelled to listen to what she had to say. But let's take a sound bite from comrade Aisha. We no go tell.
I don't even know where to start from that question because there's no country anymore. As we are today, Nigeria is gone. What we have is a carcass, and life is short and brutish, and everyone we're all on edge. We are the victimhood that a lot of people refuse to see coming to us. We are all there. And unfortunately, we do not have a president. We have someone who rigged his way into office, an illegitimate president, and who doesn't care. And of course, anyone who is ready to do anything, snatch it, run with it, and all of that to get into office, they don't care about the people. They don't care. There's no empathy. And that's what we're seeing today. And Nigeria has gotten into a place where you're not even sure that you're going to see the next day, because you might be a victim, might be taken away even from inside your own house. And that's where Nigeria is right now.
On Comrade Aisha will always speak up, so we always admire her courage, and moving forward, we just want the government to do the right thing. But final thoughts on both of my people here. Let's have yours, starting from Peace. What are your final thoughts on this?
Wait, I go just talk in some be say in regards to the professor where they increase school fees. Shane, don't forget, say we get students where they train themselves. You get students where they say they no get papa again, they no get mama. Now them they hustle, they train. They want may they go put hand for something way no good. Later they go come they complain, say Nigerian youths they lazy, they know they work, so robbery here, so waiting they cause all those things. If no be say person don't they frustrated and come to the point say you no get any alternative than to put hand for all these bad things. So it's so callous, it's so insensitive on his own part by not considering the situation of things and not looking out for the people as what they are passing through. So it's not really fair at all. It's not fair.
Yes, not fair and not fair. You have 1 minute also to give your last words.
Well, in summary, what I have to say is this. The fact that the Vice Chancellor of Michael Okpara University is not accepting installments for the school fees just shows that he's just a very callous person, to be very honest. Because if for any reason, let's agree things have skyrocketed and you need money to maintain school properties and all of that, and you have to increase it, you should provide a flexible payment plan. So at least if I pay half this semester, at least next semester I can pay up or something. But to just increase it over 100% increase and just one day stand up and insist that, oh, there's no installment payments or instrumental payments, it's just very wicked. And secondly, we're seeing that some people are finding it hard to pay 100 and something thousand for school fees, but our vice president is casually gifting his friend 10 million and just publicizing it. See that our priorities are very much misplaced in this country and we need to do better.
Yes, misplaced priorities from divine. With that very one, I go say all obedience worldwide. Make on a like and share the video. We will continue to bring things as the thing that happen for our country, we be saying in Nigeria, because a new Nigeria they very, very possible. I know say our own His Excellency Peter Obi don't talk something we be say I been one bring come when we start. But the vexation of everything we be say it happen for Nigeria just carry us, we carry the go. But until tomorrow when we come back, we will carry waiting our His Excellency Peter Obi as intake talk and other things we be say it they follow us they go around. So with that very one, I go say make we dey enjoy wherever we dey and make we also they like, they share, make other obedience know say things they happen and change day and that a new Nigeria is possible. As always, thanks for watching. Till tomorrow, bye for now.